Well, offensive foul is the call against Shane Larkin. Lowering his shoulder like a running back to brace himself for the impact against Danilo Bartel. Still, he doesn't necessarily agree with the call. Shane Larkin called for his first foul. Now he's being taken out of the game. He's got a new career high, but he's on the cusp of equaling the 41-point all-time high in the EuroLeague that is shared by a group of players, including Bobby Brown and the late Alphonso Ford. So he takes a seat on the bench. 38 points on 7 of 9 shooting from three-point territory, 9 of 10 from the stripe, 4 of 6 from two-point land, as Greg Monroe moves to 6 points in the game to reduce the arrears to 20. But what do you do if you're the coach? Do you leave your man in when he's logged a 28-minute shift already so he can rack up more records, or do you remain content with a career high for Shane Larkin? And most importantly, what has been the foundation for a match-winning performance against FC Bayern Munich. Greg Monroe with a rebound. That's his third of the night off the missed long ball from James Anderson. Flacadori into the lane, kicks to Greg Monroe, working from the high post, wheels his way down to the halo, back to Zipser, fakes the three, down to the dots. Almost another 24-second violation, but Efes coming up with another defensive stop. So Rodri Boubois cutting hard off the baseline. Now what's happened there? Is that an illegal screen by Sertak Shanley? I think Vladimir Lucic ran into his shoulder there. Sertak Shanley called for his second foul. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Causing Vladimir Lucic to wilt at the waist. So Larkin back into the game. A 3-point field goal shy of equaling the all-time points record in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. Traveling violation committed by Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe has posted double figures in terms of performance index rating in 9 of his 10 EuroLeague games so far. A more challenging night at the office for him here in this round 11 fixture against Efes. 5 points in the game during his 19 minutes on court, and he's been hit with fouls as well. As Larkin pulls up for three. Shane Larkin joins the club of the all-time top scorers in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. 41 points in the game on 8 of 10 shooting from three-point territory. An absolutely incredible shooting display from Shane Larkin, who started hot and has maintained the hot hand all night. So timeout on the floor. And Anadolu Efes Istanbul now looking to put 100 points on the board at this expense of FC Bayern Munich. Well, the thunderclap in evidence. So another score of any description will put Shane Larkin in a class by himself. The fans absolutely ecstatic here. So it's an end-line possession for FC Bayern Munich. 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Petteri Koppinen with an air ball. Tough night for him so far in this game. 5 points in the game on 1 of 3 shooting from both 2- and 3-point territory. Shane Larkin, nice to the hole. for his 43rd points of this game. He is the new all-time top scorer in a single game in the history of the EuroLeague. A perfect fitting to what has been a fantastic performance by Shane Larkin. And you hear cries of MVP, MVP reverberating all around the Sinan Erden Dome as Rodrigue Boubois slices to the hole and finishes with the finger roll at the glass. 25 points, the advantage is the largest lead of the game. But this game, this night, belongs to Shane Larkin. Tibor Pleiss rejecting Diego Flacadori. Flacadori all alone in the corner, looking for a three, front rim on the shot. Terrific offensive board by Vladimir Lucic. So foul committed on the ground. Kembala, Myers, Bobby Brown and the late Alfonso Ford had all scored 41 points in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, but that drive and finish with the left hand by Shane Larkin sees him move to the top of the individual scoring table. 43 points in the game, and he thanks the basketball gods who have been smiling favorably on him tonight. So Vladimir Lucic moves to 19 points in the game. Make that 20 on that perfect trip to the free throw line. Top scorer for FC Bayern Munich, one of two double-digit scorers. Just over a minute to play here in the game. Is Shane Larkin going to fill it up some more? He catches and fires from three and lands another long-range bomb from downtown. Shane Larkin, absolutely lethal from long range all game long. 9 3-pointers in the game. A new record in terms of made 3-pointers for this season. And Shane Larkin continuing to put daylight between himself and the rest of the scorers in the history of this league. 46 points in the game. A new record in the modern era, as Alec Peters brings up the century with his first 3-pointer of the night. 101 points on the board. Well, it's been a shootout because the threes are flowing in the closing stages of the game, but they have flowed more freely in favor of the home team. 13 out of 27 as Larkin. Oh, this is absolutely extraordinary from Shane Larkin, who will not want this game to end. 49 points in the night, 10 made 3-pointers on 12 attempts. An absolutely incredible, improbable display of shooting from Shane Larkin. And what a way to wrap up this game. 104 points on the board.